I'm from Lady Shri Ram College and I got a college placement in SaaS. I did not know what SaaS is. I did not know what even a cloud is, to be honest. I got into it. I did not value it enough. I was not someone who was, actually craving for a SaaS sales role. And it was not even that fancy back in 2017. Nobody knew about it. People were just calling out of an Excel sheet. We did not have tools. We only had a phone which had, an international dialing facility. And we used to dial from that out of an Excel sheet. So I did not value it. I did not feel that, oh, this is so fancy and all that. But I realized the value of B2B sales when I saw EdTech. And when I saw that, oh, there are hospitality companies, there are finance companies, there's banking, there's credit card companies, there's so many other industries which are also selling, but it is not as sophisticated, it is not as professional as this is. And this is professional, sophisticated only because this is not just India, this is UK, this is EMEA, APAC, US, it is global. And that brings the whole the B2B system wherein you are selling to businesses. I feel LinkedIn plays a very important role when you're looking out for a job, right? And it was a LinkedIn post by Jennifer. Hi Jennifer, if you're listening. Jennifer posted about hiring the first India BDR head, right? And I reached out to her and I told her about my experience and everything, and that I want to be a part of a Series C startup like Birdeye. I think I was the first person she interviewed, and she was okay. She did not even want to meet anybody else after that. And since then, the rest has been history. I joined, I built the process from scratch, hired people, built enablement. One thing that was very important for me when I was hiring is the motivation of the individuals that we are hiring. Do they care about the quota? Do they care about meeting their quota regularly? Because I feel whoever you are, an SDR or BDR, if you want to get to your quota, if you want to be on the top of the leaderboard, you will find a way to get there, right? There has been a lot of growth for the BDRs who have worked with me as well. A lot of them are A's now, founders, they are in director roles and whatnot. I think I still remember back in 2017 when I got placed in college, it was the second highest placement in my department of 12 lakhs. 2017, 12 lakhs coming from literature was a big thing. Culture that SaaS B2B brings is one of the best thing about SaaS, I feel, because it's always a lot of money that's involved in celebration, a lot of parties that are paid for, trips. There is a president club in almost every organization which takes you for traveling to different countries, and they celebrate, they book the best of the 5 stars, best Airbnbs, and take you out for parties. And the best part is that when things work out in SaaS sales, people do invest in you and do make you feel appreciated and valued. And that is what it was when we crushed our quarter quota. It kind of really we celebrated in the most lavish way possible. We spent almost, I think, 5 to 6 lakhs in a night with our entire sales team. I'll be honest, I don't think there was more than 20% participation in any team, or any sales team for that matter, whether it's BDR or A's. Women were still, as in any other profession, women were still not participating in interviews, or they were just giving up easily. If they are not able to crack 2-3 interviews for the sales role, they were like, okay, so it's fine, I would go for something else, maybe sales is not for me. While I have seen that women have done better, and I'm not saying this as a bias, but I feel like women are more observant, women are more empathetic, and women are more psychologically more sound. When I started the community SaaS like that, the idea was, the first idea was, of course, to get people that platform where they can find jobs, they can be better at their jobs, people can hire right. But second was also to give that platform especially to women, because I'm a woman and I wanted more women to join this, because as leaders and as my peers and as my team, I want more women to be applying for the role. Right now also when I'm hiring, I want more people to apply for, more women to apply for the role. I want to interview more women, and I want more women to join my team. My nanny used to work in bank as a sales rep, and whenever she used to meet her goals, I think I remember I used to be in nursery or something, so 3-year-old, and I saw her going to Singapore and Malaysia and a lot of abroad trips when she was in sales. Nobody's talking about that you can close your sales numbers and you can get such a trips and you can get to meet Amitabh Bachchan, you can get to meet Shah Rukh Khan and whatnot because of just the exposure you are getting, the events you are getting invited to because you are in sales, right? And then right now also my mama who works out of US, he's also in sales. He just became a general manager at one of the biggest companies in the world. He closed a 300 million deal just last month, and when I heard about that, I was like, for 300 million funding, the companies would literally make decks for almost a decade and not get that money still. So 300 million closing as an individual is such a huge thing, and that gives me the motivation that if someone is closing $300 million, think how much money they would be making out of it, the percentage, the cut of it, right? So these things really gave me that motivation. There are people who I know who are in the sales leadership role who are making even 7 crore, 10 crores in the leadership roles, and that is because they kind of stayed in an industry which is so niche, which is so underrated, which is so unknown. We don't have enough people right now, but we have so much demand for this profession. So SaaS and sales together gives you, I think, one of the best work-life balance, best money, and best everyday lifestyle as well.